Hello and welcome back, food lovers. I'm a believer of the 80-20 principle. This is a theory that you get 80% of your returns from 20% of your effort. And today I'm going to see if this can be applied to one of my recipes. In my previous video, I showed that making Cantonese roast duck at home needn't be too difficult. But can this be improved upon further? How about using a packet mix? I've seen this roast duck seasoning mix in Asian supermarkets for at least the last 20 years, but I've never tried it. So let's give it a go today and see how it is. Are you ready? Let's go. So here is the front of the packet. This seasoning mix is instantly recognizable because it has a picture of an extremely red-looking roast duck on a bed of lettuce leaves. This photo seems to have been taken back in the 1980s before food styling had progressed. There's a little tick on here indicating that it has no added preservatives and the product is made in Thailand. It's also inexpensive to buy. I think I paid around 90 cents or so. So let's take a look at the back. On the back we have the instructions. Let's see what it says. Rinse 1 duck of medium size and pat dry. See, I told you that Asian people always wash their poultry before cooking. It even tells you to do it on the packet. Rub the powder over the duck and leave for 1 hour before cooking at 190 degrees Celsius. Seems pretty straightforward. It says that it can also be used on turkey and chicken. Right, let's get round to making it. So here is the duck of medium size that I'll be using. A good quality fresh duck from my local Dunn's stores. Give it a good rinse under the tap. And pat it dry. So let's empty the packet now into a bowl. The powder seems to be of an orangey colour and you can definitely get the smell of the spices such as the star anise and fennel. Even though the packet doesn't say so, I'm going to add a little oil into the seasoning mix before rubbing onto the duck. This should help it to stick on to make it more flavourful. So now it's ready to go into the oven. I took the duck out from the oven after 40 minutes to turn it over, and this is how it looked. Not bad so far. To do the duck some justice, we'll make an accompanying vegetable dish to go along with it. I'll show you how to do this with some pak choy. Firstly, cut the pak choy into quarters lengthways. Plunge them in boiling hot water for about 4 minutes. And lay them on a serving plate. Then we'll make a nice garlic and oyster sauce to go on top of the pak choy. Add about 40 milliliters of water into a pan. A few drops of sesame oil. Two tablespoons of oyster sauce. One tablespoon of hoisin sauce. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, and thicken it slightly by adding in 2 tablespoons of corn flour paste. Fry 3 cloves of chopped garlic in oil to make it crunchy. Next, I'm going to make a quick gravy by using some of the juices from the roasting pan. This is optional, but it's nice to pour over the rice if you're going to eat the duck with some rice. Add some water into the pan. A few star anise. A tablespoon of hoisin sauce. A tablespoon of dark soy sauce. And I'm also adding in some of the parts of the roast duck that people don't usually eat, such as the wingtips and the duck's butt, lovingly referred to as the parson's nose in the UK. Does anyone actually eat this bit? Put it through a strainer and the gravy is ready. Now we're ready to plate up. Serve the duck chopped up with the pak choy and the gravy. And you have a quickly prepared Chinese roast duck that's nearly as good as the one served in restaurants. I say nearly because you cannot get a roast duck that has the same depth of flavour as the properly prepared ones by using a packet powder mix. But considering that it took a fraction of the time to prepare, it was surprisingly good. Thanks for watching everyone, and see you next time!